So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. Looking for options for movement. He's a sharp little ball here. And he gets rid in a hurry. There's the shot! And he's done it! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Las Palmas make the perfect start. They are already ahead. That's a shade optimistic. Now he's off and running. Koundé gets over and intercepts. It's Bellingham. Oh, good spread. Mbappe has it out wide and in space. Great chance! No mistake! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Mbappe. Bebeto. Raul. No, that's been intercepted. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And he's forced to go back. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. It's Neymar! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, it's come loose. Knocks it, and he shoots! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Koundé. And it's slung out wide, and he was quick to react. And that has left him in a heap. Passing is crisp and sharp. Raul. And this is Bebeto. Distributed tidily.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And it's made its way to him. Spread it left. Endrick. Mbappe has created one goal already. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Las Palmas looking to pass their way through. The less said about that pass, the better. Rudiger. Guardiola. Great vision.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
It's a promising position. Lovely bit of skill. No outsmarting him this time. Raul attempts a clearance. He's on it. Can he get away? Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Endrick does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Now it's Mbappe. Gets good distance on it. Nicked it back promptly. And that's gone loose. But he's well positioned here. Guardiola. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Inter really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Inter Milan are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. The second half then, just getting going. Looking for the run, and he's picked it up out wide.
Such good technique.
Cross to the back post. Koundé. And it's Bellingham. Guardiola. Raul. Mbappe. Raul. Now it's Mbappe. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. That has been knocked clear. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Very nicely done.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Eder Militao. Now it's Endrick. Raul. Can he finish? Big moment! Massive goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Raul demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Inter Milan get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Now it's Neymar. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. So we've reached the hour mark. He's in plenty of space here. He has a look up. The ball goes in. That's not going far.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Aimed beyond the defence, and he's managed to get free. Punched away. It's a promising position. Nicely weighted ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Nicely spread. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Threads one in. It's a goal kick. Las Palmas making consecutive changes here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
Koundé, Guardiola. It's a really well-measured ball. Endrick.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Could try cutting inside here. Tries to play it through. Looking to go deep. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Bellingham. Mbappe. Gets into some space. This looks promising. In towards the back stick. Defending of the desperate variety. So there's going to be another change here. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
That's a delicate pass. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And he's only too happy to take that back.
Inter really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Now this could be a chance. Chance, surely! Oh, taken with style. Dying minutes, and we're all square again. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Playing it goes for a shot! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! That is so good, such sharp skills. And such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Inter Milan take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Can he latch on to this? Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Eder Militao. Now Mbappe. Time added on 4 minutes. Spread out to the left. That's that, the end. Inter Milan have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Endrick taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Yuri is there, and he can get that clear. Yamal. The pass has gone astray. Bebeto! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, the versatility of Nico Williams has been hugely impressive. I think, Peter, he's just as good on either side of the pitch, and he has a footballing brain that seems to allow him to work things out with ease. And I think it's been suggested at times that he could play further up the pitch, but I think...
And he shoots! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Keeper's dealt with that. And it's Prado. Shot, surely! Koundé attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a pretty loose pass. Sunset. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Eder Militao. Now Modric, he shifted it to the flank. Neymar. That's very neat. Hazard. Iñaki Williams getting this one clear. Now it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Neymar. Sunset did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Hazard, over to the left. Modric looking to run onto it. It's a mighty effort! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Yamal hurtling down that right flank. Guardiola. Inter Milan are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Yuri. Bilbao deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should. He's picked his way through. Yamal's cross. Big header! Goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Inter Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Nico Williams. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Azar. Bebeto. Played out to the right. Inter Milan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Azar. Now it's Bebeto. Now then, the ball's come loose. Good ball, good take. Jaureguisa. Williams. Jaureguisa. No, again there's no way through. Now it's Bebeto. Iñaki Williams. And here's Berenguer.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Works it forward. Koundé calmly. And we've reached half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Inter Milan sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. There's the start of the second half. Rudiger. Guardiola. Spread out to the left. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Berenguer. Williams. No way through there. Bebeto. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Turns back here, probably the best option. Eder Militao. And Jamal. Now Eder Militao. Tries to play it through. Williams. Berenguer. Azar. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Guardiola. Played out towards the right wing. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Now that looks a decent ball. Passing is crisp and sharp. Hazard, can he get on the end of this? Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Guardiola. Goes looking wide. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Shapes to shoot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
"3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Just about up to the hour now. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Guardiola gets over and intercepts. With Rudiger. And it's Guardiola. Bebeto being hunted in packs.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is...
And Bebeto! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Modric with the cross. Back into the middle. Modric. Berenguer was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Eder Militao. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now it's Sunset. That's a good ball out wide. He's in plenty of space here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Yamal. Threads one in. Real chance! It's in! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game, everything seems to be coming off for him.
Bilbao choosing to make the first change.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Gomez. Nico Williams. Has a shot! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, good spread. Now it's Yamal. It's a good-looking delivery. Now it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Berenguer. Berenguer goes steaming forward. Now it's Williams. He's a sharp little ball here. And they've been given a corner. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And that has been cleared. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. That's an imaginative pass. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Now it's Berenguer, and it's made its way to him. Mbappe. And it's Camavinga. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar. Camavinga. Eder Militao. And that will be the final act. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Bebeto collecting the match ball, and it is his. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Tevez, for me, could make the all-important difference. He's a tough little competitor who doesn't take no for an answer, and his shooting power never allows defenders an easy time of it. They cannot afford to back off him.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who'll need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
So that's got things underway. We are into reverse fixtures here. This is the second meeting between these sides. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Kimmich. Chouameni. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Does well to stand firm and defend it. Skims one in. Van der Vaart. Modric. Oh, that's a key interception. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Aimed in towards the centre. Cleared without hesitation. This looks promising. And he's... Great chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Chance, surely! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, super ball. He's had a shot! And he's been shifted off it.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Great ball, and he's in here. Van der Vaart, and he's certainly onside here. Early ball out from the back. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Wolverhampton finding their passes. Serginho, nicely weighted ball. Van der Vaart. And it's Modric. Chelsea still without a single shot on target. Swept in. Tevez concedes a free kick for that. Hazard. Wolverhampton trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. In comes the corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Out of play for a throw. And that little bit of skill has got him away. Looking for the run. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Plays a sharp little ball. Takes a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Van der Vaart, out to the right. Now it's Dumfries. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Well, they could break here. Brilliantly cut out. Dumfries. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Van der Vaart. Now it's Hazard.
There will be 1 minute
Played
at
out
a
towards the
time.
right wing. And that has been knocked clear. Quick look, then plays it in. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's half-time here. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, simply put,
So it's
Peter,
been
they
even
haven't
so
been
far.
good enough to
Which
trouble
way
the
will things go
opposition.
in the second
They
half?
need to play
Ours,
with
of
more
course.
courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Everyone, please welcome the two sides.
And we're underway again. So the first half brought no goals. He's in plenty of space here. Nice control. Takes aim and... It's a mighty effort! They've scored! There is the breakthrough! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So the first moment of real significance.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Out towards the flank. Serginho could try cutting inside here. Opts to play it back. He's being urged to shoot. Kimmich. Ambitious ball here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And a chance! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Threads one in, and that's played in low. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Across. And it's hoisted clear. Crossed in once more. Modric being hunted in packs.
Peter, I can't stress enough the need to get to this fella quickly. They can save themselves a whole lot of hassle.
Ruben Dias. Chelsea still this single goal behind. That's good play. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Substitution in progress.
Wolverhampton can now introduce the first of their substitutes. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
That's a good run down the left.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Can he finish? Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Van der Vaart plays it short. He's got tall. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Van der Vaart plays the return pass. No, it's come to nothing. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, time's running out for the host to get something out of this. You can sense the frustration and impatience.
Serginho. Baresi. And it's Serginho. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Here's Tchouaméni. Over to the left. He has a look up. Hazard! Should have equalised.
Hazard absolutely knew he could ill afford to miss that.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Hazard. Coming on the field. Number 9. Guti. Number
Kimmich
23.
spots it and
Substitution
intercepts.
taking place.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Ruben Dias. Tevez. Now it's Guti. Tchouaméni wins the duel this time. Looking for options for movement. And the shot! taken goal. And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first. So smooth, a signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
That's tidy.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Van der Vaart. That is lovely. Guti and Guti! Van der Vaart with the short one. So it's going to be another corner. Wolverhampton are looking to go forward now.
There will be 5 minutes.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
It's a goal kick. Van der Vaart. Now it's Guti. Aims beyond the defence. Serginho receives it in a one. Guti!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's in space and looking for options. Cross deflected behind for a corner. They've played it short, and this is Kante. Oh, this is a great position, surely! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! You give him an inch, and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And the referee brings it to a close. Chelsea have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Serginho taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down. And the shot! They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Aims beyond the defence, and he's running through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that is a good ball to... He's had a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Nicely weighted ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And that is out of play. And it's Serginho. Now, can they get him away? Serginho is in a really... He rises! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
He simply mistimed the header, and it was as if he knew it wasn't going to work out.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, shoot! Tries a shot! It's a goal! 2 to the good, and we hit half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Tevez! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Serginho gets over and intercepts. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, that's fabulous. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Milan are looking to go forward now. Now it's Messi. Threads one in. Messi really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He is... And Tevez! And That's a real chance missed.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just one down as opposed to two.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Pedri. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's real chance! Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now that looks a decent ball. Baresi. He's shifting through the gears here. De Bruyne! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
De Bruyne deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And that is as far as it goes. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is... Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. Passing is crisp and sharp. Szoboszlai. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Looking for the run. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's fabulous. Header! It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely quickly. The opposition should have been alive to the danger, but they fell into the trap.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He is through here. Soboslai. Ribéry. And a chance! And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Hazard. Akanji kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he has shown him a yellow card. Threads one in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, that's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's gone for goal! Magnificent! He's got himself an absolute peach. Again! And it's half-time here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Milan go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody who has found themselves a little lost today. Please look at the screen for information on how to find your way around this stadium.
Substitution for
So off we go once more.
number 11.
It's a searching pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Substitution in progress.
Torres finds himself offside. And claimed it back swiftly. Tries to pass it through. He's having a go! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Played into space. And there's green grass ahead. Tevez! Hazard. Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And he's worked it through. He has found the way through. And Messi! Conte. For Szoboszlai.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, no joy this time. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Serginho. Foot in.
Substitutions taking place.
Serginho. And it's De Bruyne. Bebeto! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Robertson simply refused to be outdone there. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Added minutes has been
There will be
indicated.
4 extra minutes. And he shoots! Cleared without complication. And that is the last effort of the game.
And a quick reminder today to
They
please
needed
drink
to win,
responsibly.
and they... Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Retegui! That's unlucky, just wouldn't come down.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
And it's Pedri. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's onside. Oh, this looks sharp. And now the breakaway. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Oh, good take in a good area. Gets his head on it! Goal, Milan! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy.
Retegui! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Retegui actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Milan with the corner. They're first. De Bruyne. He's having a go. Loose ball now, and there's a chase onto it. In he goes again. He's scored. And they're at it again in double quick time. Just gorgeous. The most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
It's a throw-in. And it's Serginho. Caicedo promptly on. And there's the end of the first half. Reflections on the first half.
Milan really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Milan in control at half-time, 2-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Milan do keep hitting the wings early and often here. That's clearly their main supply route, Jim.
Yeah, and the whole team know it too, Peter. As soon as someone has it wide, the rest of them attack the box. The more targets you have in there, the better your chances.
Simple but effective.
Exactly.
It's a searching pass. It's a pretty loose pass. And this is Depay. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. He's shifting through the gears here. Messi was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, what has happened here? Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Tevez, he's found a way through. Camavinga producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And that will be it. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here. So they meet again, these sides resuming hostilities at the start of the second half of the season. Veltman. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Swung over. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Harry Kane. He's a deadly finisher, Peter, obviously, but he can contribute much more than that for his team. He's got the physical presence to hold the ball up and the awareness to bring pretty much everyone else into play. His best attributes, however, might be his enthusiasm, his energy, and his desire to win, because those things become infectious to others.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Neymar. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Now it's Haaland. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he gets rid in a hurry. De Kuyper has it out wide and in space. Neymar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Joel Veltman is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That's a throw. De Kuyper. Joel Veltman. Dunk. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And he's managed to get free. Looking to play him in. There's the shot! De Kuyper. Now it's Welbeck. That has been slung wide. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Welbeck. Thinks about the shot. Dumfries. Here's Haaland. Ruben Dias. Dumfries. Toma. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Dumfries. Terrific header! He's delivered all right! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first.
Goal!
It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Dumfries does really well to win the ball there. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Azar. And the referee brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Chelsea go in at half-time with a slender 1-goal lead.
And there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone.
And we're underway again. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Aimed beyond the defence. Serginho did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Dumfries. Threads one in. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Dunk. Mitoma. He's taking on the lot of them. And he's forced to go back. Camavinga. Played into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Dunk. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Chelsea leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Serginho. And it's Camavinga. That has ended up in no man's land. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
For this match was 28,997.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's to Kepa. Out towards the flank. Incoming delivery. He's in a great position here. And here comes the corner.
Substitution on the field. Number
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
And he's there to clear it. He's going for goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Serginho. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Played out to the right. Spread neatly. And the keeper beats it away. Serginho. And that's been won straight back. And he's gone searching crossfield. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. He's found a way through. Kimmich is wide and looking to get onto this.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And a chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 11. Coming on the field. Number
De Kalpa.
10. Number 2. Substitutions taking place.
That's a nicely weighted pass. Chelsea making consecutive changes here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Holding on to the slenderest of leads here. Minutes must feel like hours. Mitoma.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Oh, can he get onto this? No, that's been intercepted. Chelsea close now to seeing this one through to the end. Brighton looking to pass their way through. Now this could be a chance. Brighton with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Toma. Chelsea clearly now in lead preservation mode. Good ball, good take. Played in. And he's managed to get rid. And time is up. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Kane voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.
So before we go, many thanks to Jim Beglin for his input, and from us both, good afternoon.
We advise that anybody looking to book tickets in advance, please visit the ticket office for information.